So, guys, I kind of feel like this weekend is what I would call the Big 12 Bowl between Baylor and West Virginia. Here's what I mean. Maybe better than anyone else, those two teams are reflective of kind of the topsy-turvy roller coaster nature of this conference. Um, West Virginia was down after two consecutive home losses to Iowa State and Kansas State. Now, obviously, those are ranked teams, or at least K-State was. Uh, Now the Mountaineers back up again. They've won back-to-back road games over Arizona and Cincinnati. Offense is looking a lot better. So similarly, the Bears were looking like they were going nowhere. And then that was an 0-3 start to Big 12 play. Now they have won three in a row in the Big 12. Um, Honestly, I don't really know what to expect still from either of these teams. I think it still has the chance to go either way. Um, if you told me anything from 5-7 to 8-4 was on the table for either one of them, I would believe you. Um, so my question is this: where do you guys see these teams going? I mean, Cody, we'll start with you.
Yeah. Um, just like you, either extreme wouldn't really surprise me. Like if they win out or if they lose out. Um, they have played better recently. Obviously, the competition hasn't been as high, but um, they're taking steps. They're looking better. The defense is slowly getting better. So, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised. Three losses, three wins, 2-1, 1-2. Like they're just that kind of team, and like you said, it's that kind of conference this year. It's what do they always say? Like any given Saturday, it's like it's impossible to predict these matchups because you don't know what versions of these teams are showing up every week.
Zach?
These two teams are remarkably similar, kind of in some of the stats, kind of just reflect how close they are in really good passing de or not really good passing defenses, some better running defenses, all that. And I think that if you told Baylor fans at the beginning of the year that you're sitting with 3 weeks left and you have 5 wins, I think most of them would sign up for that in a heartbeat. And I think that if they make a bowl game, which, my money would be on them making a bowl game, I think most people would say that would be a successful season for Baylor. So I think the worry now, if you want to call it a worry, is you don't want to get like overconfident. Like if they don't win all three of these games, if Baylor finishes 0-3 and misses a bowl game, yeah, that's disappointing. But if they lose two of three, look at the big picture. I still think that's a positive step for the Bears. So I agree. It's impossible to predict where they're going and how this season is going to end. But I still think, you know, I think both of these teams are bowl teams, and I think it's pretty easy to say that both of them should be in the postseason, no matter how Saturday goes for either of them.
I agree. I agree. I think there are winnable games on both of them's schedule. I think when you have such streaky teams, um, it's natural for the fan base to start getting worried when you get to five and there's only three left, and it's like because we certainly could go on a three-game losing streak here. I mean that's always a fear, I think, but I agree. I feel like both of these teams will be in a bowl.